Now, silver is getting absolutely demolished right now. We've been talking about this for weeks. I've been catching a lot of flack on the internet for just saying that silver's going to go down. And look, I totally get it, okay? No one wants to see silver go down, clearly, because there's a lot of people that are clearly over-leveraged, over-invested, blah, 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 right? And they don't want to get wrecked whenever they, silver does go down and get its nice retracement and pullback as it needs to in a healthy market. Most of my net worth, just to be clear, is invested in physical gold and silver, okay? Gold is going down right now. It's about to break market structure to the downside, potentially. It has not done it yet, right? Has a bearish charting pattern, right? Then silver has broken market structure to the downside, and I'm going to show you where we could be potentially going. Now, could silver find support and absolutely rip back up? You betcha. And I'm going to show you exactly where that support could be and exactly where we could rip to next. And then we will talk about where we could be going if we stay bearish and it does continue to rip to the downside, okay? So if you don't know who I am Drew Wolfer. I'm a pro trader and I am the founder of NORDIC Alpha. And let's be honest, I have a 91.5% win rate in just 2025 alone on gold and silver. So, I'm wrong. I am wrong, 9 to 10% of the time, but I'm on point more than I'm not, okay? So I've been talking about this for weeks. I just want people to be aware that there's two ways that this can go and exactly where both of them could go, okay? Now, the first thing, we double topped up here at the all-time high, okay? That is incredibly important to understand. Double topping at an all-time high is extremely bearish, my friends, and you didn't even get all the way through it, right? You didn't even wick through it. That does not show strength. Okay, is my point. That does not show strength, all right? Now, what was happening in this structure was we were just legging up, legging down, legging up, and then pulling back to the prior range highs after we legged down, and then legging up again. And then again, pulling back to the prior range highs, legging up again, right? And now we have pulled back past those previous range highs. As you can see, we tried to find support at them, right? When we ran up through here, we tried to find support at them, but we could not keep it. And now we are absolutely blasting down, and it's dragging gold down with it, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I am in a short on gold right here, as you can see. Let me see if I can just pull it up on just one. I'm also on a short on the S&P, okay? So I am in a short on gold, and no, I cannot lose, okay? So please do not be worried for Drew's sake. We have our stop loss set, and now I'm actually going to drag my stop loss down to here just so that we can ensure that we will, no matter what, be profitable on this position. So no matter what, I make 211 bucks. Let's see how my S&P trade is going. Yeah, it's at 147 right now. That's fine. Okay, so let's zoom in on that. We'll drag our stop loss down right above the swing high on this candle right here. So we're guaranteed not to lose on that trade. Risk-free trades, guaranteed profit. No matter what, I make money today. Do not worry about me, okay? Now, let's talk about where silver could be going because that's what really matters and that's what people care about, okay? So as you can see, we blasted through this order block. We blasted through this order block with a massive candle. Now, what's an order block? Well, get into NORDIC Alpha where I train you and show you exactly how to use these and exactly how to spot these. But essentially what it is it is an institutional footprint way back here that tells you this is where institutions were accumulating before they dumped this, okay? Accumulating to the downside, right? And then they distributed the move, boom, downwards. Now, in order for this to become support now, this has to happen. You get a big candle that moves all the way through the order block with super huge strength, right? And big volume like you have right here. So this now becomes what's called a breaker block. And as you can see, it's used as support. Boom, we blasted up, we double top all-time high, and then boom, we came right back down, used it as support again, but then we lost it, used the bottom as support, and then again lost it, right? So now, this one was a breaker block too, okay? Because as you can see, we just blasted right through this, and then look at this now. Now this breaker block is becoming like a secondary breaker block, because whenever we tried to use it as support, we just went right through it. Now this is gonna be resistance from here on out. Now where do you find support, okay? Because now that we have broken market structure to the downside on the 1 hour chart, here is where your market structure says that you are going to go, okay? As it sits, this is your 1 hour break of structure. This is your 1 hour low. So if we get below here, you're continuing your market structure to the downside. Now, where do we need to go in order to continue market structure to the upside? The unfortunate fact of the matter is that if you are from a smart money concepts perspective, and if you don't know what my methodology is, it is a hybrid of like generally accepted principles and smart money concepts combined into my own methodology. So if you follow smart money concepts and you understand market structure and all of that, okay, you will understand that in order for us to get and shift back to bullish sentiment, we have to get above this high right here, and technically we need to close a candle above the all-time high to verify bullish sentiment and confirm bullish sentiment on the weekly, the monthly, the daily, and the 12-hour chart, and even the 4 hour. But if you want to be bullish on the hourly and shift that back to an uptrend, you just have to close right up here above $62 and about 55 cents, or $82.55. Sorry about that. Now you do have support here at our pivot point. Let's zoom out. I'll show you the pivot point. Low, 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 low. And as you can see, it has been used as support multiple times. So we did break down from it right here. We did break down from it right here, okay? But we got sucked right back up into it, gap fill, bang. So you're gonna have your first support here, it's about $74.75. Your second support, right at this gap fill at about 72.27 down to about 71.70, okay? And that's your naked weekly point of control. So that's your first line in the sand right here. This is your second line in the sand. Your third line in the sand is the 4 hour market structure shift to the downside at $69.29, okay? This is where we shift market structure to a downtrend on the 4 hour chart, and then past that, it's a pretty decent sized fall down to $64 where you would get your 12-hour market structure shift. Now, ultimately, where is your kind of like worst case scenario? Right down here at about $57. This is where they could totally save the day. Now, they could save the day up here, or even here for that matter, right? There's multiple places that they could save the day, but I'm saying like massive downside target, like worst case scenario, you've got your 1 day market structure shift down here where you could catch a bounce, start pumping back up again, and really worst case scenario is $54. Now, if you want to understand where it is that we have to uphold no matter what in order to stay in an uptrend for 2026, and I know everybody is like, oh, the macros, the fundamentals, and there's a supply shortage and stuff like that. I get that. But technicals have always ruled, and like you cannot tell me any different, because how many times have people said that and been dead wrong, right? Whereas technicals, I'm right 91.5% of the time. So I'm going to just lean on the technicals more than I lean on anything else, just to be honest with you. And you guys can do whatever you want to do. Now, get inside of Nordic Alpha so that you can understand what levels we absolutely need to uphold in order to understand, hey, this is kind of like, this is it, right? Now, I want to show you where we could be potentially going if we were to pump back up, right? And look, we're front running my first proprietary deviation zone. Now, if we were to pump back up, where could we be potentially going? Our first level of resistance, $84.50. Our second level of resistance is right here at about 86 to 86.80, okay? So those are your first two levels of resistance, obviously after your all-time high level resistance up here. And to be honest with you, it's looking a lot more like it wants to fade more than it wants to pump right now. And that's what healthy markets do. Do not be mad about this, okay? Do not be mad about this. Healthy markets, they leg up, they leg back down. They leg up, they leg back down. That is the whole point of a healthy market, okay? So we want to see silver pull back, reset the books, reset the RSI, the relative strength indexes, reset the moving averages, all of the little things that everybody looks at, and then start moving up again so that we can have $150 silver in 2026. So with that being said, I appreciate you so much for showing up. Honestly, if you want the high-level analysis, seriously, just get into the Nordic Alpha private VIP trading room. I literally gave out my gold short in that trading room, okay? Or trading academy. I believe it was last night I gave that out. Also, my S&P trade, I gave that out. So, if you want in there, it's only $29 a month right now. It's less than $1 a day. What's the worst case scenario? You get in there, you're like, nope, this sucks. Drew's a liar. Drew sucks. Even though I show you guys all the results and proof. No big deal. Cancel the subscription. It's 29 bucks. And I would love to see you all in there. If you like content like this, obviously make sure you smash the like button for me. Make sure you hit subscribe. And then boom, baby, bang on that notification bell so you never miss this analysis again. Whatever platform you're on, just make sure you're following me. And I appreciate you so much for showing up. We'll see how this shakes out. And everybody have a wonderful day.